What's up everyone and welcome back to Pokémon X and Y. Last episode we took down the Lumio City Gym leader Clement and his electric types, and today we're apparently going over there to the Team Flare Swag Cafe, as apparently that's what Professor Sycamore wants to meet up, or where he wants to meet up. So let's talk to you first and see what's up here. This flaming red cafe is perfect for young stars like us, so we actually already talked to you a couple of episodes ago, so let's actually just head in there and see what is up, because Professor Sycamore urgently called us and said, yo, let's meet up here. Actually, I see the professor there with a little bit of a person that I don't want him associating with. Professor, you know, I don't want you talking to that guy anymore. He's kind of sketch. Over here. I still suck at doing a French voice, but I try, guys. I guess it sounds more like German, or I don't know. What language does it even sound like? Someone said Russian, some other people have said German, so. I was about just having a conversation with Lysander about Mega Evolution. I would like to congratulate you as well. Mega Evolution is something I too would like to be able to use. Actually, Lysander himself is a royal ancestry. He truly is a chosen one. True, I'm a descendant of the king's younger brother. That being said, that story is 3,000 years old, so I might not be entirely reliable. By the way, Orange, do you know where the Holocaster is made? Yes, of course, Lysander makes it. They're made in Lysander's lab. He's a great man. He supports trainers in Pokemon research with some of the profits from the Holocaster. People can divide into two groups, those who give and those who take. It's just as how the Kalos region's two legendary Pokemon gave and took life. Gee, I wonder which one is which. I want to be the kind of person who gives, but in this world some foolish humans exist who would show their strength by taking what isn't theirs. They're filth! Whoa, strong words there, man. Long, long ago, the King of Kalos sought to take everything for his own, and he created a terrible weapon. Then the fire of destruction was unleashed. That is the legend that has been passed down. Kalos is beautiful right now. There will be no foolish actions if the number of people in Pokemon do not increase. That being said, the future isn't decided. You can't be sure each day will be like the one before. Deep words from a deep, deep man. What the King of Kalos did was reprehensible, but the ultimate weapon did manage to wash the world clean of that era's filth. Oh man. Okay, and he's gonna give us the King's Rock, because this isn't creepy at all. This guy is literally talking about mass killing of people with a giant weapon. Take that as an apology for my taking up your time. Alright, Lysander, that's really great. You being your entrepreneur, billionaire, philanthropist, whatever other words. What a passionate person. He's just like a blazing flame. Perhaps his pride in his lineage is what makes him burn so intensely. That being said, what Lysander says is the only way of looking at things. It is not necessarily true. Orange, what's truly important is the time you spend together with others. Treasure these moments spent traveling the Kalos region with your Pokemon. Alright, and with that done, I have no idea where we're going next. I remember my grandma scolding me and saying, no bad deed goes unpunished. I wonder how she's doing. Oh man, that's kinda messed up. Oh, Lysander, I'll have my $5 million saved soon. What? Is he like taking donations for his ultimate weapon of destruction thing? Apparently I had to repel up, but where do we go from here, man? Do you want to tell us where we're going next? Yeah, that's great. Lysander is a weird man, and Sycamore is a very thoughtful man. He's always got just the right words for us. Alright, so here we go. Here's our tip on where to go next, I guess, as it's actually Trevor. Trevor, you kind of look like a girl, man. Hello, how have you been? I just wanted to let you know we're all going to meet up on Route 14. Please come and join us. Awesome. So I guess that is where we're headed, Route 14. I can't help but notice how shaky my hands are whenever the holo clip thingy goes up, because it actually shows you how much I shake, I guess, because it works with the like 3DS gyroscope thing. So as you move your hands or arms, or yeah, I guess just hands, it actually shakes the 3DS screen, which is really weird. I don't know. I never noticed how shaky my hands are, I guess. But there's Route 14, and we're gonna be heading over there to meet our friends. Now, one thing you may have noticed is that it's actually dark for once in this Let's Play, because guess what I noticed, guys? This entire time, my 3DS time has been completely wrong, so maybe that's why it was actually that Tyrant was able to evolve. I guess my time must have been wrong, but finally the time is right, so it's right now 3 in the morning-ish when I'm recording this. The best time to go into such a spooky route, which I know that we're actually going into. You arrived very early. Why, thank you. I like to be fashionably early. You know how people say that they like to be fashionably late? Well, I like to be fashionably early. Well, actually, that's not a thing. You're kind of... yeah, you can't really be fashionably early. You're more like annoyingly early for most people that are hosting events, because then... you know what? Hey, Serena! We were just comparing how complete our Pokédexes are. I won, of course. Oh yeah? Compare with me, and you'll see. I'll beat your butt, man. I'm leaving the Pokédex, or I'll leave the filling up of Pokédexes to you guys. I don't like it when everyone does the same thing anyway. Oh, hipster Serena. Oh, I can be a little bit of that girl. Let's compare how many Pokemon we've seen, just like we always do. This time, let's compare how many we've seen in the Mountains Kalos Pokédex. To put it another way, I'm challenging you to my own kind of battle. Why does he always do this? Wait, what? He's already lost too? Yeah, what? How? How did you lose so fast? I've only seen 8. Alright, there sure are many different Pokemon. Now it's my turn. Let's have a Pokemon battle. Awesome. Alright, I like Serena's style, man. You know, this little Trevor guy just wants to compare Pokédexes all the time. You're a little too worried about Pokédex size, man. You know, sometimes that's not all there is to impress everyone. I was about to say girls, but it's kind of a big deal to have a full Pokédex when you're trying to impress the ladies, guys. Take that as advice from Mo, you know? Maybe put that on your, if you have like one of those, well, not really a refrigerator, but if you, if you're one of those people with like an inspirational quote thing, or I don't know, man, I don't know what I'm saying, but if you want to quote, you know, Pokédex size isn't everything, except for when you're trying to impress the ladies, you know, then Pokédex size is everything, absolutely everything. You saw Serena was heavily impressed by the vast amount of Pokemon that we've seen, so here we go, our entire team is about to level up, never mind. I thought our team was in sync, but I guess that was just for one episode. So next up, she's actually going to go for Delphox, and I'm going to take this opportunity to send out our wonderful Coral, the first time we're using Skrelp, actually. And I think this actually, it does a little time where it adjusts the proportions, because somehow, I don't know how they do it, but it's really cool. Pokemon are actually super proportionate, because earlier I was actually, whoa, was not expecting that. Alright, well, it is a Fire and Psychic type. Actually, I just noticed this is the first time we're actually seeing a Delphox in battle, so what do we send out now? I guess we can go for Laliette. She's got Shadow Ball, I guess. But yeah, first time we're seeing Delphox, and I was gonna mention proportions, but then Skrelp just died in one hit, which really sucks, but yeah, first time we're seeing Delphox. It is a Fire and Psychic type, so in case you guys didn't know, now you know. And I guess since we've seen 2 of the final starter evolutions now, we might as well say that Froakie, the final water starter, actually ends up being a water and dark type. I know most of you guys playing out there already know this, since most of you have probably beat the game by now. I haven't yet because, I don't know, I've been recording it, and it's honestly a lot slower when you're recording the game than it is to actually just play through it all the time, so yeah. I'm still working my way through, though, enjoying every step of the way. Honestly, this game has been far exceeded all of my hype. It's actually been everything and more that I expected out of it, so it's definitely been an awesome experience. As Aladar here, our Tyrantrum is learning Thrash, but I'm going to go ahead and pass on that. We've already got Strength as a good enough normal type move, so yeah. Also, it's an HM, so we can't really get rid of it. Next up is going to be Absol, so we're going to go for Otto the Chestnut. I seem to keep forgetting the names of these Pokemon, so I want to try to repeat them. I guess it kind of sucks that I give them all nicknames, because it doesn't help with learning, I guess, their real names. So Chestnut here, Meowstic is, of course, Laliette, and we have a whole slew of 6th generation Pokemon names to learn. Actually, there's not nearly as many as any other generation, so it's not as bad, but it's still pretty hard to actually learn all these new Pokemon names, and also moves. Like, Roleplay here, I'm pretty sure that's... Is that a new move? I don't know. Never mind. That's not a new move. The user mimics the target completely, copying the target nature's ability. Okay, I do not want that. I'm sorry, Laliette, but you don't need that right now. You really don't. So there we go. Let's not learn that. And we've already beaten Serena. That didn't take long at all, Serena. Come on. You can do better than that. Get yourself a team of 6 and start battling. I mean, she must have an EXP share too. I would assume that no one holds that away from her. But there is Shauna. Wow, that was a really intense battle. Well, Shauna, come here to just boast about how great I am? See, I don't even do that. You do that for me. Where's Tierney? Really? She has a nickname for him too? He's at the Fighting Dojo. Okay, man. Nice joke, Trevor. Really good joke there. Really, the Fighting Dojo? Sorry I'm late, everybody. Here comes Tierno to bring us some wonderful comic relief. Oh, Trevor's already providing that, though, saying that he's at the Fighting Dojo, man. Good joke, Trevor. Good joke. I was having so much fun with the sparring dance that I totally lost track of time. So, Tierno, have you found any good Pokemon for your dance team? Yup, I sure did. I'm super close to my ideal dance team. That's great. Good for you. Everybody, let's go to the scary house. What? The one by Laverre City? That's just a rumor, isn't it? Come on, let's all find out if the rumor's true together. I think I'll pass. I'm sure it's just a rumor, and I want to spend some time with my Pokemon before heading. Oh, why don't you spend some time with me, Serena? Okay, bye! So, is it really that scary? Let's go and see for ourselves, Tierno. There's always some reason rumors like that get started. Wow, this sucks, man. Serena's literally like the cool girl that just abandons everyone. Sean, are you gonna abandon us too? Nope, I knew she wouldn't. Why are you traveling, Orange? Everyone is working really hard at what they want to do, but I'm just all about the memories. I'm kinda just goofing around. Just kidding! So what? Oh, I know. Okay. Just kidding, because she's traveling just because of us. Come on, let's be honest, guys. She is all about the orange-flavored hat. The hat. I don't know why I'm sitting here. I just saw the bench and I'm like, I might as well just sit. Can we swing on these? Of course we can. Anyway, let's go and follow them to the scary house. It seems to be a really weird park just right outside of the city. This is weird. It's like a really walled-off city, I've noticed. It's kind of strange that they just wall off the city. Maybe giant titans attack it every once in a while. Probably not. But let's head on to Route 14, the creepy, scary forest. Oh, wait, is this already Route 14? I guess it is. Look what I found, a trainer. Cool. I actually didn't realize that that little park area was also part of this super creepy forest. So, she's actually got an Arbok. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen, or we haven't seen an Arbok in general yet, so we get to see what its pattern looks like in the 6th generation, as if you guys don't know, Arbok's pattern actually, well, sort of changes with each generation. It doesn't change super drastically all the time, but yeah, a lot of the times it does change, so I don't know, if you can spot the difference, then good for you. I honestly can't, because I don't remember what Arbok looks like in each generation, to be honest. And I've just now noticed that it is actually raining here in the super creepy forest. That's gonna be its official nickname. It's just the super spooky, creepy story, Scrappy Coco Forest. No, not Scrappy Coco. Just the super creepy forest. So, if we actually had our Skrelp alive here, he probably could handle this Pyroar. And it's actually a female Pyroar, so we get to see what that looks like. Which, I'm not that impressed, honestly. I really like the male Pyroar just because it's got a huge mane of fire. I think they could have pulled this one off better. I mean, female lions don't have a mane at all, I don't think, and they just kind of decided to give it Pidgeot hair, as many people have decided to call it, which is just weird in my opinion. But, I mean, whatever, to each their own. Maybe you love Mega Pyroar, man. He's actually not a Mega, it's just Pyroar, but maybe you like female Pyroar. I personally like the male one, and I guess this is a girl trainer, so of course she's got to have that female Pyroar. I mean, I'm not about that. As you guys see, I've got my female Meowstic. Of course, that is mainly because female Meowstic is the offensive one, not really because I prefer the female. Actually, well, that, I don't even know what I just said. I prefer the female, obviously, because it's got more power. Just because, I don't know, I don't like using supporty type Pokemon, at least in the main game, so. Excalibur, our Honedge here, is actually learning Iron Defense. Not gonna learn that. I'm just waiting for him to get a really good, like, I don't know, Steel type move. He doesn't really have any for some reason. All I've got is Slash and, like, Shadow Sneak. Shadow Sneak is good, because that gets stabbed, but we don't have any real, like, Steel type moves that he can use. Are there even any, like, good Steel type physical moves? I've only really remember Metal Claw. And I don't think it'll be able to learn Metal Claw, considering, well, it's a sword and it learns, like, punching moves, so never mind. Here we actually have a Haunter, which I know Mega Gengar is a thing, so we're gonna go ahead and catch this guy, or at least try to. And never mind, because we're just gonna kill it in one hit, which kind of sucks, but hey, I don't think Haunter would be very rare here. And trading is just so easy in this game that honestly, you should just try and catch anything. Even though Haunter evolves by trade, it's so easy to trade in this game that you should just go ahead and catch it. And I mean, I'll try to catch another one, but it'll probably be pretty tough. I forgot that Skrelp was actually dead or fainted that entire time, so went ahead and healed that up. How do we get through this? I guess we gotta go around. Oh no, we gotta step through the gooey, icky, deep water, and we find a big mushroom. I still haven't found the collector that actually buys these because the description, whoa, okay, guess we got stuck there for a second, but the description of the big mushroom, like usual, is that collectors will buy it for a high price, but I've yet to find one. Whoa, Quagsire! Oh man, this guy looks so cool. I love Quagsire, man, just look at his face. Who doesn't want to just love that? Just look at Quagsire's face, man. Just so funny looking. But I'm not going to battle it. I'm just going to go ahead and run away from it. I would spray a Repel, but I don't think there's... Well, would Repels actually work here? I'm guessing they would. Let's see if we get another Gengar. Nope, Quagsire. So I guess that wild Pokemon are just found in every step of the way here in this area. So I'm going to go ahead and spray one. Actually, I think there's some new Pokemon to catch here, so I really don't want to, but at the same time I do. But at the same time I don't. Let's go up here, actually. Hey, look, another trainer over there. Let's see what we run into, because as I said, I kind of want to run into something special. Whoa! I am so glad that I did not spray repel, because here is the absolute best Pokemon of 6th generation, guys. Give a big round of applause to Goomy. Goomy, look, it's Goomy. This guy is a pure dragon type, and I am absolutely gonna catch this. Look at that! Look at Goomy, man. Wow, it actually paralyzes us. I was planning on paralyzing you, but I guess now that's not gonna be a thing. Actually, we don't even have Slash on Excalibur. We just have Cut. I forgot that he tried to learn Slash, and we had Cut on him, so he couldn't learn Slash. But yeah, this is Goomy. I know that the hype for Goomy is super. There's so many people like talking about Goomy and loving Goomy, and I am one of those people. But unfortunately for this playthrough, I'm not going to be using a Goomy just because I've already got a dragon type in mind. Actually, I've got 2 dragon types, sort of. I don't know if you guys know this, but Skrelp actually evolves into a poison and dragon type, which I think is cool because it is the one dragon that can, I guess, sort of have something to deal with fairy types, because it's got that half poison type. And poison and steel types are the only things that can, I guess, be super effective against fairies. So let's go ahead and toss our Ultra Ball and see if we can catch ourselves a Goomy here. And we do. Awesome. So at least I've got that in the reserve. I may actually end up switching out Tyrantrum for Goomy, at least for a little while. Tyrantrum wasn't actually my planned Pokemon. I just decided to keep it around so we could actually get Tyrantrum, so sorry to those guys, or to those of you out there that were actually hoping for Tyrantrum to stay on with us forever, but I'm playing this game a lot different from the way I usually do, so we're gonna go ahead and nickname this Goomy. I don't know actually what to nickname it. I guess I'll name it, Finks, cause it sounds cool, and I don't know what, I just kinda came up with that, so we're gonna roll with it. Finks has been transferred to Box 1, so later on I'll probably add Goomy to the team. It is a pure dragon type, and it turns into this awesome purple dragon thing that kind of reminds me of Barney, but it's still awesome, even though it reminds me of Barney. So I guess that's the new Pokemon for this route. I don't think there's gonna be many other 6th gen Pokemon, as this guy here actually has a Goomy of his own, so now we get to show off the fact that it is a dragon type with Aladar here. So Aladar, go for that Dragon Claw and probably take it out in one hit. I don't know what it is about Goomy, it's just so cool, just look at it, man. How is this even a dragon? It's literally a slime with, I don't even know. Also, apparently the 2 dots on its forehead aren't eyes, that's actually its nose. But I like to think that they're eyes just because it looks so funny when you think of those as eyes. And yeah, I'm just gonna, let's just say that those are its eyes. I'm actually gonna go ahead and spray Repel now though, because we've found Goomy, the new Pokemon for this route, so there's probably not gonna be many other new ones. So let's actually just continue on through this forest and hopefully make it to the scary house that our friends are waiting at. Hey, look, it's a lady with very weird hair. Oh, she's not creepy at all. Hex Maniac Anina, she's got a little Litwick. I should probably stop using Aladar then. Well, I don't know. I'm probably gonna keep on using Aladar, just like, as I was mentioning, I'm playing this game a lot different from the way we usually do, just because this game seems really easy, honestly. Like, look at us right now, battling a level 24 Goomy while we're level, like, what, 40-something? So, honestly, I want to kind of keep switching Pokemon in and out of the party, just so that it can stay sort of a challenge. Oh, actually, they're level 34, not 24. Well, I went a little bit over with that, but still, we're so many levels ahead of them, and yeah, I don't know, I kind of want to keep switching party members in and out, just so that we sort of have different variety and kind of get to experience all of the Kalos Pokemon rather than just my team of 6, so that's why, as you've seen, I've kind of had Honedge in and out of the party. Right now I have Brave instead of Charizard, so I've sort of been switching in and out just to kind of show off all the Kalos Pokemon and not have any favorites or anything like that, even though clearly Goomy is one of my favorites for this new generation, but still, I just want to kind of use a big variety of Pokemon. So let's see, this guy here, what are you doing, man? Come here, man, we gotta battle you. There ain't no time to lose. I wonder if there's any way to actually run around in this murky waters, because that guy's here seemed to be running a marathon. Ranger Reed sending out that Poliwhirl, man. That Polyswag. And we have still Aladar up first. I should consider switching you. He's actually, Poliwhirl, is Poliwhirl fighting type? I don't know. I think it's just water still. It becomes fighting type when it becomes Poliwrath, so don't really remember. Let's see. It does have Mud Shot though, which is super effective on us, but doesn't quite do the job, so let's go! Aladar, finish it off with a Crunch, and after this battle, I'm actually probably gonna switch Pokemon leading my party, because, I don't know, he doesn't seem to be doing very well in this route. Actually, no one really would do well in this route. It's a bunch of, like, water types, so I guess if we had, like, an electric, or I guess we can put Auto up first, unless we run into... Well, actually, Auto would do pretty well in this route. Alright, next up is going to be a Fracture, which I'm hoping that Aladar here will be faster than him. If not, then we're in for some trouble. And look at that, he actually goes for Dragon Dance anyway. Whoa, that is a cool-looking Dragon Dance, man. I haven't seen Dragon Dance used in this generation yet. You know what's kind of weird? Actually, no, I'm not going to spoil that. But yeah, hadn't seen Dragon Dance just yet. I was about to say something, but I decided not to. So now you'll wonder forever what it is that I was about to say. Sorry, guys. You'll be left with that bugging your mind forever and ever, because I won't ever reference it. I'll never mention again the fact that I was about to talk about it. So let's focus on this Loudred and the fact that it is based on a boombox, because I had no idea until I looked up Loudred the other day, hoping that there would be a Mega Exploud evolution, but I don't think there is, sadly. But yeah, Loudred is based on a boombox. Who would have thunk it? It's literally 2 giant speakers for heads, and I didn't even know that it was actually based on a boombox for some reason. So there goes that guy. I think Honedge actually evolves at level 35, so we're pretty close to it. And I figured out that Skrelp actually evolves at level 48, and apparently you don't need to have camouflage on it, so my bad for telling you guys that. I really thought it would, because its Pokédex entry actually says that it hides from its enemies until it stores enough power to evolve. So yeah, I honestly thought that you needed a certain move on it, and that Clauncher evolved at the same time while learning Crabhammer, while keeping the move Crabhammer, but now that I think back to it, I guess that's not really makes sense. I don't know. They just evolved by level. I actually kind of want a Clauncher. I've been meaning to trade with my friends so I can get a Clauncher, just because it seems like a cool Pokemon. I don't know. I like both of them a lot, Skrelp and Clauncher, so hey, come on this way! And here is the scary house. Oh boy, I'm so super scared to go inside. So this is the house. Is it a scary house, isn't it? Well, I guess we should go inside. Do they want me to take the initiative? What? You're going inside? Are you all serious? Serena is off spending time with her Pokemon, so I guess we'll just have to go in without her and see if the rumors is true by ourselves. I guess so. Let's just go inside by ourselves then. Ooh.